Hello everyone and welcome to ICSD 2020's poster session. This video is going to walk you through what the poster session is going to look like and how you can present your poster to all of the ICSD 2020 participants. What you're looking at right now is what the poster session is going to look like. This is poster session number 1. And essentially the way this is going to work is that each presenter is going to have their own table. You can see we've already got some names listed here. And that presenter will stay at that table and share their screen, and they will share their poster. From there, the participants will travel from table to table. If you haven't already watched our general video on how to navigate our software, I recommend you do so. But participants will travel from table to table, learning about the different research, much like they would in person. So a quick just overview of what the room is going to look like. All of these tables here in the middle, we have 15 on each floor. You can see we have 4 floors with 15 tables each. I think some of our poster sessions might have more than 4 floors. We might have a few more, but every floor will have 15. And those 15 in the middle will be all of our presentations. And then we have 4 tables on the sides that are our water cooler tables. These tables are just a place for participants to go to if they want to just have a second to think or jot down some notes without having to see a presentation. Or perhaps Mohammed's table is full and they want to hear that presentation. They might just wait over here for a spot to open up, and then they can double click and join that table. So again, we have 15 here, but there are more than 15 presentations in poster session 1. So we'll want to go to our elevator guide up here. If you can't see this, you can click and drag the screen. You can also scroll in and out to zoom in and out on that. So our elevator guide tells us where each presentation is. So on floor 1, we have 1 through 15, 2, 16 through 30, and so on. There are a total of 56 presentations in poster 1, so we have up to 56 presentations. So for presenters to know where you are going to be presenting, you're going to want to look at our program, which can be found on our website. If you're on the home page, you can just scroll down to the parallel session details or the poster session details, day 1 poster sessions, and we've got all of the poster sessions listed out here. So you can see there are numbers next to every single title. Do not look at the row numbers because these may change as people change their availability, but look at the numbers directly next to the name of the presentation. So you're going to want to search for your name up here using the search function. I will search for my name. You can see I added a test 1 down here. So I am number 57. So I'm going to go back to the session. And I see that 57 is going to be on floor 4. I don't have it listed, but it follows 56. So I'm going to go over to our elevator and I'm going to travel to floor 4. I'm going to confirm. And that'll load. We can see we have different presenters here. And I can see my name right here at number 57. So I am going to click to join that. So that moved with me. So now I am in table 57. And when you're ready to present, there's a few things you're going to want to do. You're going to want to make sure that your camera is on. So make sure that you test that beforehand. And then you're also going to want to make sure your microphone is on so that the participants can hear you speaking. So those are the first 2 things you're going to want to do. Next, you're going to want to have your presentation ready. So I've got our presentation here. That is the template on our presentation guidelines. So this year we will not have a single poster like we have in the past, but rather we kind of transformed our poster into a PowerPoint a presentation. So I've got that here, and again, you can download that on the presentation guidelines. A quick trick we wanted to show everyone, if you go to Setup Slideshow and you select Browse by an individual window and click OK, this means that whenever you play from start, it'll maintain into this, this one window. Let me make this a little bit smaller so you can see it stays in one window rather than taking up your entire screen. So that way you can still look at the software and the table and your participants, but you can also present your PowerPoint. Ooh. All right, so I'm going to minimize this. So you want to have your camera on, your microphone on, and you want to have that setting for your PowerPoint. And then when you're ready to present, you're going to want to share your screen. So I'm going to click Share Screen. And I'm going to share my application window again, so that way I don't have to worry about trying to take up my entire screen. I can still participate and engage with my participants. Now we see that it's not there. If we maximize that PowerPoint, and we go back to Remo, it pops up. So if you're unable to find it in your application window option, just make sure that you've got it already pulled up. So I'm going to click Share, and it tells me that it's now sharing this window. So everyone should be able to see my window, and I can move it around. I'm going to move it all the way over to this separate screen. And you can see that it's still being shared, no problem. But now I can see the entire floor and chat feature. So as you have participants come and go to your table, you will see them, their cameras pop up the way that my camera and my sharing screen have popped up here. You can change that view. You can do a tile view, which will make it much bigger, and you'll be able to see all of your participants' cameras much bigger. Or you can go back to the floor and keep them all up here. But tile view might be good if you want to see what you're sharing pretty large here. So when I go back to the floor, you do have a chat function, and most likely you'd want to chat just within your table. Since again, there'll be different conversations happening at each table, I would keep the chat at your table. If you have any participants who want to ask any questions, you're welcome to attach your paper or your abstract if you'd like to send it so that anyone who joins this table will be able to see this chat. That's one of the features that you have. We will not have Q&A, but again, this is going to be a very informal dialogue, so the participants at your table will be able to converse with you so long as they have their microphone on as well. And again, they can do this chat feature. And that's simply all you need to know for how you're going to present the posters. The session is an hour long, so we hope that you'll be able to go through your presentation a few times as participants come and go from your table. But it is an hour, so try to keep your presentation short so that you can share it multiple times, as you will have different participants over the course of the hour at your table. And that's essentially it to presenting your poster at ICSD. Again, our presentation guidelines are up on our website. If you can't find it, just make sure to go to the news section at the top of the screen on our website, and you'll see the 2020 presentation guidelines. If you have any other questions, be sure to check our frequently asked questions tab, and if not, you can write to us at info@ic-sd.org. Thank you, and look forward to seeing you.